What is up, guys? This is Olympia with...
my name's Karl Blake.
Karl Blake. And what were you running today?
I was actually running Infernoid today.
Infernoid. And where did you finish?
I finished third in Swiss, going X1, and then I lost to Necros in top 8 game 3.
Right. Really close game by the looks of it. So we'll go straight into deck profile.
Yes, so we got 2 Anuku, sort of the heart of the deck really. You drop that, he nukes the board, he's just ridiculous. He's just Black Rose and steroids. 3 Antandel, it's your double attacker. 3 Seismias. He's your whenever he attacks a monster, he banishes a card, which is really good when you're playing against Shidol, because like you attack their Falco, they flip it up, they get a beast, and you go, okay, like end of battle phase, banish the beast. So it's just really sick. With the 3 Petrulio, he is your spell and trap destruction. 3 Antra, another really good card against Shidol. You just bounce away their fusions so they can't get any of their stuff back. We got 3 Harmodic.
Yep. Standard.
The £30 card of the deck for some reason. He just pops any monster, face up or face down, he's really good. And they're all just one to get up. Onto the actual engine of the deck, we run 2 Lumina, 1 Eren, 1 Raiden and 1 Lila. The reason I was running Eren...
Yeah, it's an interesting choice.
I found that everyone was doing the Jin lock turn 1, just like making level L chain, sending Jin, then cycle into Colossus. And I'm like, okay, as long as they don't have any Valkyries, I can just go charge or rotor into this, which is attack and bounce the Colossus. It gets rid of the Jin lock. I can just go straight that way. Other than that, they're just there to mill lots, and obviously Raiden for your synchro plays.
Yeah.
Just go from there. Last card I added like really late in the day was I played 2 Papero Cerberus. It turns out really good card. Just using it as fodder. Even if you hit it off reasoning, it's actually not that bad. You can do some synchro plays with it and just go from there. It's also a monster gate, so again, but it's just to banish to save yourself from losing.
Excellent.
Onto the spell cards, we got 2 Charge of Light Brigade. For obvious reason, you just searches out your light launcher, and 1 Rotor. Rotor was just an extra Eren or Raiden whenever I needed it.
Yep.
We got the most unfair card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That is Reasoning.
Reasoning! So stupid in this deck.
It's ridiculously good, but a lot of players that I've spoken to that are playing Infernoids get really annoyed when their opponent calls the right number.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. As long as you're sending 2 or 3 Infernos at a time, they could call the right number. It's not a problem at all. And then 1 Monster Gate, which is just a guaranteed Reasoning, which is just really good.
Yeah.
We also have just the one. We've got Burial, Rigeki, Dark Hole, Recycles, and Monster Destruction.
Yeah.
And then the 2 cards that literally just come in handy every single game to 2 Void Seer. Playing Void Seer, when it's said, it's just it protects it from absolutely everything. And then banishing it just to protect it from like a Dark Hole or a Rigeki is just it's ridiculous. Like, the card is just too good. And onto the traps, I played 2 Mirror Force, just because everyone seems to be just swinging wildly these days.
Yeah,
and 2 Mistake, obviously for obvious reasons. I didn't want to consistently lose game 1 to Necros.
Yeah.
So they just help out from there.
Interesting. No breakthroughs or anything?
No, all that stuff aside, really. It's just from there.
Okay, fair enough.
Just go to the side deck.
Yeah.
I played 3 Spell Canceller.
Because it's a free monster.
It's a free monster, but if you play it with Reasoning or Monster Gate when you're playing against Knockoff, I just start out absolutely everything and put these 3 in for game 2 if I lose it. Or if I win game 1, I'm sliding this in, and as soon as I play Reasoning, they lose the game.
Yeah.
Like, I have this in Anuku, and Neklovs just can't beat Yu-Gi-Oh! It's
too good, man.
There's just the only 3 monsters I actually side for there. And just an extra Dark Hole.
Yep.
Just for against the Jinlock if I can against it. Book of Moon. From there. I didn't play a lot of Spell and Trap Destruction in the main deck other than the Petrulio, but I side 3 MST.
Yep.
This was just before the tournament. I actually took out 3 MST and I put in the Prospero and a Mistake, and I took out something else as well, but I wouldn't change it. These really don't need to be main. The deck doesn't fear back row.
No,
it just goes through. 3 Book of Eclipse. 4 Shidol and Neklov. It actually also works against Crawf, which is quite fun as well, just because if you haven't got a Nuka, you can't get around any of them.
Yeah.
And then obviously the last 2 traps is 2 Breakthrough Skill, 2 Lost Tornado. I was struggling to find cards to make it up to 15, so I just thought, well, an extra spell and trap destruction is not going to be
never bad, yeah, exactly.
I just put in 2 Dust Tornado, and it actually come in quite handy, being able to just go from there.
And then your extra? How often did you use the extra?
I went into the extra deck twice today. I'm normally really quick to jump into it and just do like the Scrap Archfiend or the Gem Knight Pearl play and just win the game. But the games were just going my way throughout the day, and I just had enough on board. I needed to keep my resources on board rather than synchro them away.
That's fair enough.
Gem Knight Pearl. It's just, if you're trying to go for game and you're running out of spaces for the restrictions on the Infernoids, overlaying 2 level 4s into this guy just takes away
everything.
2 level 8s effectively off your board because it just doesn't count as one. 1 Lavalal Chain. I actually only made 2 things in the extra deck all day. It's a Lavalal Chain and Michael. 1 Castel, 1 Diamond Dyer, 1 3 Ragnar Zero. The only reason I played this is because if BA or Quill off, if it's going to be there, but against BA it's really good. Like you make this and you have an Infernoid and you just kill their Dante and then tribute the Infernoid off to whatever they're going to target and then draw an extra card. It's really fast. Also 1 Big Eye. Since the deck lost Blaster, you really do struggle to go into Blast, use Big Eye and Dragasack. But again, there are the options for going the 2 level 7s or synchroing into a Scrap Archfiend, for example, and then dropping Seismias. The plays are there, it's just very difficult to do now. 1 Gaia Knight and 1 Scrap Archfiend. They're just 2 vanilla XYZs synchros that can take away
levels on board,
And then we had 1 Michael, really good throughout the day. It actually did help me win a game in regards to the guy killed this with Regeki, and I actually had 4 light swans in the graveyard that I could put in, and it put me up to 9-2, which then actually meant that when he was doing 8-5 I was still on 700, and I managed to come back and win the next turn. 1 Black Ghost Dragon and 1 HC Wyvern. There's a very good combo with Lumina and Anuku in this, and it's 8,100 in regards to I'll talk about that in a second. 1 Crimson Blader, if you can, 1 Scrap Dragon and 1 Star Eater just to get around Leo if you don't have Anuku.
Fair enough. Okay, so that is the deck profile. Is there anything you want to say? Like, what was your easiest and toughest matchup today?
Easiest matchup, definitely Shadol. They can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! They rely on the graveyard. I think one of the easiest matchups was the feature match I had earlier, although it was quite a disastrous milling. But other than that, it was pretty simple. Hardest matchup is game 1 in the cloth. They're always going to be difficult, but other than that, there's nothing they can do. I thought Heroes was going to be a particularly bad matchup because they can consistently go into Dark Claw. But I placed 1 throughout the day and I 2-0'd it, and he had literally Dark Claw every single game. There's nothing I could do. It didn't seem like a threat once I'd built the deck around it.
Fair enough.
But other than that, not really much I'd change.
With the new support coming out, what would you change?
With the new support, the deck does change a lot. You stop playing it in regards to a hopeless mill out, and the deck actually becomes a lot more controlled. Right now, everyone's just like, okay, you open reasoning, you win. But with the new stuff, the deck is so much more controlled. You control the outcome of the game. The new fusion that's like Shadow Fusion times 6.
Crazy,
The new spell card that makes them all level 1 or higher become level 1s is ridiculous. That does mess around with the extra deck a lot though, so it means you're going to make a lot of changes in the extra deck. You could potentially even play like a Psycho Magician, for example, because you can make it an Agent for example down. But other than that, I am really looking forward to the new stuff. It's going to be really interesting. I'm taking the decks to Nationals as well.
Excellent.
So I'm going to see if I can go all the way.
So see you there, any closing comments?
Just like to thank Cataclysm Games for helping me get the cards I need throughout the event. Really good store, check them out online. They've just been sponsoring me for a while now.
Good old Ray.
Good old Ray. Thanks to Brotherhood as well for hosting this really good event. Michael's a really top guy. It's really good just to come see all my friends again. I haven't played in quite a while, so it's really good to come and now I've still got it. So
cool, wonderful.
Other than that, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. And as always, this is Olympio signing out.